Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 and I want to thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you so much. Look out for some announcements coming soon about readings and about my Patreon. So what I'm doing today is a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. So this is, what are you mirroring in each other? Are you mirroring each other at the moment? So we're going to look at your separate energies using my decks and some of Rachel at Angelic Revelation 144. Just check the details in the description box down below. So let's get started. So we're going to have a look at the masculine energy first. We're going to clarify these. So we've got the Sacred Mirror Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. So these are very large cards. So the masculine is frustrated. He's got a firm grip. Wow. He's looking closely. And we've got closeness. So I feel the frustration. He's frustrated with himself, to be honest. And the firm grip is trying to really get a handle on himself and his behaviours. You know, you can see he's looking in that mirror. He's trying to really change the way he's been doing things in the past, because it hasn't really gotten far. And we've got the look closely. He's really in a period of self-examination, I feel, because he wants that closeness here. He wants that intimacy. But obviously he's sort of blocked it, you know, because these readings are for people in separation, no contact. So let's go a bit deeper. So why is frustration here? Why is frustration here? We've got Six of Swords. So I feel he's ready to move away from the past. I feel he's ready to move towards a much smoother, calmer life, away from all the upsets, away from whatever was going on, because we're coming into a new cycle with this lunar moon. We just had that lunar moon yesterday, lunar eclipse rather, and it's a very powerful time. It's like the Wheel of Fortune to me. It is a brand new cycle, and he wants to come out of the past and move forward into smoother waters. So what is the firm grip about here? What's the firm grip about? We've got Knight of Swords energy here. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this is that fast-moving energy. This is sometimes somebody that's going to come in with their truth. So I think he's starting to be truthful with himself. He's admitting to himself. You know, he's being honest with himself. And it all starts there. Before he can be honest with anyone else. So I do feel he's really wanting to move forward quickly, especially with that Six of Swords and that Knight of Swords energy here. So wise, look closely here. We've got Knight of Wands energy. So he could have been in that energy when you were in that connection before, which is sometimes seen as that player energy, you know, that runner chaser energy, somebody that comes in your life with full of passion and desire, and then they just leave and it goes quiet for weeks or months and you don't hear a word. And I think, as I say, he's doing that self-examination. He's realising that he was in that, acting in that way, and it wasn't a good way. It wasn't a good place to be at that time. And he's wanting that closeness in his life. Wow. We've got the King of Cups energy. So I feel he's got really in touch with his feelings. He could really be a water sign as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I feel he's really feeling his feelings. Those powerful moon energies could have really helped him. And he's been doing that self-examination. He's really getting in touch with his feelings. And he really wants to be able to be in that loving relationship, as we said. So let's look at these ghosting cards, because some of you may have been ghosted. So we've got Heart Guarded, Jack the Lad, Healing, and Beauty and the Beast. So yes, I feel a lot of the masculines, their hearts were guarded. He was a Jack the Lad, as I said. He was that player energy, you know, not non-committal, in and out. Maybe had lots of different people and he was in and out with, if you know what I mean. But he's going through a period of healing, or he is doing the healing, and he wants to be the beast to your beauty. He saw himself as a bit of a beast, and he could have been acting a bit of a beast, and he saw you as as a beauty. And again, it's that fear, that feeling of unworthiness, that lack of being worthy. So why is heart closed here? It's heart closed here. Got 8 of Cups energy. So, you know, he could have walked away from you, or you could have walked away from him because his heart was closed, because there was non-committal, there was no moving forward in that connection. It wasn't fulfilling for you feminines, and he wasn't putting that effort in. He was the Jack the Lad. So why is Jack the Lad here? We've got King of Wands energy now. So I think he's gone from the Knight to the King. I think he's matured over this time apart. Okay, he's in that energy of somebody that does take action, does move forward. They know what they want and they go after it. So I do feel he's come out of that Jack the Lad energy. And we've got that healing energy with the Fool card. So yes, you know, after a period of healing, he's going to be ready to take that leap of faith, to move forward. You know, it goes in with the Six of Swords energy as well, to not look back, basically. And Beauty and the Beast, yes, he could see you as in that High Priestess energy. Again, that High Priestess, she doesn't say anything, but she's all-knowing, she's all-seeing. And it could spook him out. You know, he could feel that you knew things about him and he didn't know how you knew these things. And he could have gone into that Nine of Swords energy, okay, up in his head, worried, depressed, anxious, because he thought that you knew possibly all his moves. Anything else we need to know? We got Four of Wands, so this has come up today in several readings. He wants that home, he wants that stability, he wants that foundation, he wants a home, a family, he wants that closeness, as we said, the very first pile, closeness. He wants that intimacy, he wants that loving home, a loving partner. So let's have a look at some other energies he may have been dealing with. So we've got skeletons in the closet. So again, our subconscious dictates most of what we do in our lives. We don't always know why we do things because it's our subconscious mind, and we learn these things from a very young age. And his fears, desires and needs that he was acting on, he may not even have known why he was acting on that. And again, he may have looked deep within to really try and look within and see why he acted the way he did. We got Reef, death of a family member. Again, sadly, a lot of people did lose somebody last year or even now, and I'm sorry for your loss, for those that have lost somebody. Loss is one of the hardest lessons we learn. It's something we all go through, and it's a trying time, it's a difficult time. And, you know, sending you love and blessings and healing for those of you going through a period of loss. And loss isn't just about somebody dying. Loss can be the loss of a relationship, you know, the loss of a job. You know, there are many different forms of loss, but obviously losing a loved one is the really most painful one. So your masculine could have gone through the death of a family member, it does say that, or a friend. So he could be dealing with grief and loss here. And again, that can really make us act in a out of ordinary way. Everybody deals with grief differently. Everybody deals with it in their own way. And, you know, the time that it takes to work through it can be different for everybody. But they could have been very vain. They could have been somebody that was like very much into image. And it may not have been just about the way they looked. It could have been to do with their work, you know, their status at work. They could have been somebody that really liked that admiration from people, even if it didn't actually mean anything. They could have been a bit obsessed about that, wanting that admiration from people, that people really liked their work or the way they looked. But they've started to see the light. Okay, so they have gone within, as I say, to do this healing work on themselves, and they're realising much more. There is much more to it than what they ever thought. So let's look at the real deal. So So this is a message to say that the Divine Feminine is trustworthy. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. So the Divine Feminine was trustworthy, is trustworthy to the masculine. And maybe he doubted that. Maybe he was suspicious of you because he was comparing you to himself and the way he carried on, okay? Or the people he knew. That you would spice up their life. You would bring so much love and passion into their life. And possibly this was a karmic twin situation, or there was a lot of karma that you had to deal with in this connection. And this could be from past life relationships that you'd had, and you had to work on this karma. So let's get some chakra soul healing messages. So we've got the throat chakra here. So not able to speak up for self, speak your truth. So I think a lot of the masculines did struggle to speak up. Especially to the feminine. They didn't speak their truth to the feminine because I think a lot of it they couldn't speak the truth to themselves. They were in denial to themselves, and maybe they were people pleasers. They just went along with people. They didn't want to upset the apple cart, so they never actually spoke up for themselves or stuck up for themselves. But they've gained an inner wisdom here. They've gone within for answers, and they're getting more clarity within now. And this is to do with the third eye, so they're connecting with their intuition, the higher self. They had control issues. This is solar plexus energy, and this comes up a lot with the divine masculine energy. There was a lot of lack of self-worth, self-trust, and they acted in ways that they didn't like, I think, about themselves even. But they had control issues. They had deep-seated issues where they felt the need to control the situation because they didn't trust anybody. And we've got solar plexus, I am aware, authentic. So they are taking responsibility now. They're taking responsibility for their actions, for the things that they've said and done. They're being authentic. They're going to be in that energy of authenticity. So let's get some soul healing messages. So honesty, be honest with yourself and with others, act with integrity. Again, confirming you need to be honest. You need to speak your truth, act with integrity. Negativity, rise above this, be positive. I think a lot of them were in very negative mindsets. They could have been with a lot of negative people, in a negative situation at work, for example. And it's easy to get caught up in those ways of being and thinking when you're in a large group of people. So it's time to detach from negativity in all ways. Detach yourself from negative people, negative thoughts. Be positive about yourself and your life. And flow, let things go, stop trying to control. So we said that they had major control issues and they're learning to let go. This come out in a couple of readings recently where they need to let go and go with the flow and trust in divine timing. So this is my friend Hannah, Soul Sister, Bloom, Rise and Shine Through Challenging Times decks. Beautiful deck, beautiful messages. So let's get some final messages. Connect with animals. So animals are very healing. They love unconditionally. They never ask for anything back. And they're very good for soothing our soul, for de-stressing us. So if you have a pet or if you have an animal, or go and visit a petting zoo or something, connect with animals. And yes, trust your intuition. Really start using your intuition more to really trust in what you're being told within, because that is your inner BS detector. That will never set you wrong. And the more you use it, the stronger it will become, okay? So there are your messages, Divine Masculine. Thank you for watching. Hello there, we're back with the Divine Feminine energies. So we've got the Sacred Mirror Oracle from my friend Rachel at Angelic Revelation 144. So we've got Fragmented, Free Spirit, Focused, and Adjacent Opportunities. So we're going to clarify these, but I feel fragmented is, after this connection, feeling confused after this connection, the lack of commitment or involvement by your divine masculine. But you are naturally a free spirit. You are in your energy of being free-spirited. Even though you want possibly a committed relationship, it doesn't stop you being free-spirited in your life and, being that essence of freedom. And you're focused right now. You're focused on achieving your goals and manifesting the life you desire, what your reality. And you know you have many opportunities moving forward, adjacent opportunities. There are many choices for you moving forward, and you know that, okay? So let's have a look at fragmented. Why is fragmented here? We got the Emperor, yeah. So I think it was about the divine masculine energy. And this also could have been within you. You could have been much more in the feminine energy. And it's time to get that balance back, you know, between the masculine and the feminine energies, to rebalance yourself and not be more in one energy than another, to balance the masculine with your feminine. So I feel you are starting to get back in balance with the masculine and feminine within you. And we've got this free-spirited energy here. So you may be feeling that you want to do something, go somewhere new, try new things, change direction in your life. So why is free spirit here? We've got Queen of Swords energy, so you could be air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. With this image, she's actually, her sword is not over her chest, she's open, but she's still a bit guarded. She's still a bit guarded. That sword is there, but there's loads of butterflies, okay? So she is transforming. She is coming through that harsh energy where she felt she had to have her guard up. She's starting to let down her guard, I feel, and be in that transformation energy, as I say, and get more into that masculine and feminine energies within her. And she's focused right now. So why is focused here? As I say, I feel it's focused on what manifesting the sort of life that she truly desires and wants for herself. Yeah, we've got High Priestess energy. So a lot of you in that High Priestess energy, you know, you may not be saying much, okay, to anybody. You may be silently within, you know, you may be quite withdrawn into your own energy. You're connecting to your inner guidance, your intuition, but you're seeing, you're knowing, okay, and you're sensing. And you could have spiritual gifts, and it's time to develop these gifts even more, to really go within, to really connect to your guides, your angels. They want you to be focused. They want you to really develop your gifts at this time. And we've got adjacent opportunities. So there's going to be many things coming in for you here if you stay open. Okay, stay open to any opportunity coming in. Why is adjacent opportunities here? We've got Five of Wands. So there could have been some turbulence here. There could have been some, you know, misunderstandings or conflicts between you and your masculine, but it could also be internal conflicts. And we've got the Four of Cups, and you do very much feel that there was a missed opportunity here with your divine masculine. Okay, you do feel that, but you cannot make the masculine change his mind. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, so you do want that. You do want a solid offer from somebody. You do want somebody to give you that offer, to move forward, to want to work with you in the future. And we've got the King of Cups energy here. So for some of you, this could be a new person coming in, or it could be reconnection with your masculine. Take what resonates. But this is somebody, could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We did have the King of Cups come out in the masculine's energy. So it could be that they're really in touch with their feelings. They're really, he's got his feet in the water. He's starting to really connect with his feelings. And he has that awareness of his feelings right now. Okay. He may not have expressed it to you, but that may be coming forward. So let's have a look. So some of you may be ghosted or blocked. So let's have a look at these energies. So we've got clouded vision, mirroring, hiding true self, intimidated. So clouded vision, I feel, feminines, you could have felt, because you know, had intense feelings for your masculine, you could have felt very clouded vision over this situation at times. You couldn't see clearly. So you needed to detach yourself so that you could, you know, get clear. They could have, your thoughts could have been, you know, your feelings could have been overwhelmed with this connection. And sometimes we do need to detach. We've got the Lover's energy here. So yeah, I think it was about the connection. You know, this connection, you felt that really strong connection, and you know, you felt clouded, you couldn't think straight, you couldn't think clearly. Okay, so you detached from it, and we've got mirroring. So I feel you both felt the same. You could have both had these feelings and thoughts about each other constantly. But why is the mirroring here? We've got King of Pentacles energy, so that's Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, you needed to get grounded. You needed to really secure yourself and feel solid in your own energy, I feel. And we've got hiding true self. So I feel maybe you weren't being your authentic self at the time. You could have both been wearing masks because you were afraid to be vulnerable. We've got Three of Pentacles. So you wanted to work with your masculine. You wanted to be able to work together with him. But he wasn't coming forward for you at that time. So you didn't feel that you could, you know, open up to him and be your authentic self. And then we got intimidated. So you could have felt intimidated. Maybe this person was from a different background to you, a different culture, a different religion, maybe a different social status, and you felt intimidated by this. Maybe you had feelings of feeling unworthy. Yeah, we've got Four of Wands energy. So you wanted that stability, you wanted that commitment moving forward, but you didn't feel at that time it was possible. So we've got the Hermit energy. So you took that time out for yourself. You've gone within. You've received that illumination. You've received that clarity now. So let's look at some other energies you were dealing with. So we've got rage, pent-up anger. So you could have felt angry over this situation, over this lack of contact, this separation, this lack of your masculine opening up to you. So you need to release this anger in a really safe, healthy way. You need to let it go. You need to not hold on to that anger. And inner child healing, again, you could have triggered that in each other. Deep-seated hurts. It's time to nurture yourself, to love yourself, that inner child. Allow that inner child out to play. And I'm sure a lot of you have been doing that. And you could have had periods of feeling very lonely, feeling alone, feeling forgotten, feeling unloved in this separation. But you've come into that energy of acceptance. You're in that energy of self-love. And you are now in that energy of feeling worthy of love, of being in that energy of self-love and knowing that you deserve love. So the real deal. So yes, we've got they are a total player. So they could have been a player when you were with them. You know, they could have been in that energy. As I said, the Knight of Wands energy. But you are their secret lover. So they do have more feelings for you than they've let on, but they haven't spoken of you. But then they have told their friends about you. So I think this could be recent. They may have opened up to some friends about this connection. So let's look at the chakra soul messages. So we've got the throat chakra here. So it says gossip, cannot keep secrets. So maybe you were involved in gossip in some way with regard to your situation or your person, or you heard gossip about yourself. But, you know, this is a lower energy, so try not to get into that. And we've got throat chakra and solar plexus healing here. So again, as I said, communication issues and self-esteem issues. So, you know, use these colours. You know, the throat chakra is turquoise blue. Meditate on that colour. And the solar plexus is this bright yellow like the sun. And again, meditate on that colour to really help yourself heal and open up those chakras. And we've also got the Earth Star and the Soul Star chakra. The Earth Star chakra is the one below your feet. So it's time to ground yourself, connect to the crystalline grid. And the Soul Star is the one above the crown chakra, where you're connecting to your light family, your star being family, whatever you resonate with, your guides, your angels. So it's time to connect, but as above, so below, as I say. So connect. You know, connect to the earth and connect to your guides and angels. And we've got the root chakra, the base chakra. So it's about finding that stability, that home. Home is where the heart is. This is what you're wanting for yourself. This stable home life. This is where you feel your true stability and happiness lies. So some soul healing messages. So kindness, act with kindness to self and others. A small act of kindness could make a big difference to someone's day. Unconditional love for self and others. And that's self-love. Love yourself first before you can fully love another. And I feel that you're very much coming into that energy if you're not there already. So this is my friend Hannah's deck at My Soul Tribe Tarot. Bloom, rise and shine through challenging times. So let's get some positive messages. You must believe the depth of the darkness you're moving through reveals the radiance of your light. So be the light in the world. Shine your light into the darkness. Help others to find their light. And I'm so proud of you. A message from your guides and angels and me. We're so proud of the work you've done, how far you've come, so be proud of yourself. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Take care, many blessings.